We are the brothers of the Great Millstone, the branch here in Chicago, and first and foremost, we want to give all praises, all honor and glory unto
Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Rakarash.
Double honors unto the apostles, double honors unto the elder bishops, salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so.
Right.
Now more so than ever, the would-be judges, the 144,000, the tabernacle of David, ordained to be the ruling class people, the ruling class government over all other nations, over all other people here on earth, ordained by who the world falsely and fraudulently calls JC. His name is Yahushai. Always was, always will be. Right? And to the rest of the scattered elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth, among the heathen nations that have the appearance of the heathen nations. This is not a black only thing. Right? And to the few Akwaf, the very few Akwaf that are listening and learning, we say Shalom. And we go jump right into this thing. And unfortunately, Keisha is the focus today. Somebody grab that Micah's Bible shop.
Micah chapter 7 verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yeah, and and mire is when horse trot along, pulling the buggy, pulling the cart, and they dung, they shit falleth to the ground.
Mud.
And the rest of the horses behind them trample it, and the wheels trample over it. Is basically telling you that that's what's going to happen to Keisha. That's what's going to happen to the nigga woman 2/3, the 2/3 nigga woman. All right, and guess what? Her man too. All right, but we're talking about the woman right now. As a matter of fact, some people, but the Bible don't say that. Zechariah 13. Go ahead, somebody get it real quick. See that they're if you're here in America and you're an Israelite, and a lot of people have come to the understanding that they are Israelites. Okay, so much that even Walmart is capitalized on it. My sons have a sign that they're using for camp, a 12 tribe sign that they actually got off Walmart. All right, and so Walmart is selling Yahweh shirts, T-shirts, Yahweh T-shirts, and they also and then for the Yisrael people, they selling their stuff too. All right, so they figure they're gonna make money off both sides. Man. So they even understand the beef. They know who the real prophets are, and they know who the false ones are. But they selling merchandise. They selling merch for both, man.
They all know we all know we Israel though.
Yes,
right.
We all
so
know
so
that.
they decided, well, you know what, we going down, but we over here. At what's the name of that family? The Sam. What's the name of that family? The Walmart family, the Waltons.
Yeah, the Waltons.
Right? They said we over here. We gonna get paid until this shit is over. All right, because clearly there's a big market.
I claim the Waltons.
Yeah, but not to that could lead into a whole other lesson right there. But get that Zechariah Bible shop.
Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
So he's saying, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. Only those calling on Yahweh. Yahweh Shai. And the majority of the 2/3 are not doing that. All right? They don't even, and especially the ones, it's really irritating, the ones that actually agree and believe that they're Israelites, but still think it don't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. But
I got a precept for you.
Go ahead, brother.
No, just going back to the what was the brother brought out, the Micah? Just going into these black women and the way they feel towards the black child, the way they feel towards the so-called black man. This is Deuteronomy 28, and this is the curses. Because the Bible do speak of these things. This is Deuteronomy 28th chapter, 28 and 56. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, because believe it or not, once upon a time they were sweet. It said her foot upon the ground, for the delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. So they want to eradicate
The middle one.
the so-called black man,
Yeah.
because her eyes evil toward the husband of her bosom. All right, it says, and toward her son and toward her daughter. They raised these children with no regard to them. You even had a couple years ago in Atlanta, the black woman, out of the spite of the father, her baby daddy, the man who she had sex with, laid with, she broke her kids' limbs and put them in the oven and burned them alive, man. All right.
What the fuck?
You know, this is a true story. You can look it up. She locked up for it. So it says, I'm going to start over at 56. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for the delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
Damn.
It said, and toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall, and this is about to come. It said again, it says, for she shall eat them for want of the things secretly in the siege of straightness, because that's coming back to America. It said, wherewith thy enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. And you know, when you go into the book of St. Luke, it said, if these people do these things in the green tree, how much more in the dry?
Wow. She broke her babies. This was a newborn?
No, they was like, I think they was like 4 and 6.
So she waited.
She was mad. She was arguing with her baby daddy.
Turn it off.
Some black man.
Control that damn motherfucker.
She was arguing with the baby daddy, and okay, she had her 2 kids. She cooked them in the oven, man. Cooked them alive till they died.
Wicked, man.
So
Demon,
they
man.
died in the oven.
Yeah.
She
Light-skinned jigaboo.
that just fucked me up, bro.
Yeah, this is a couple years ago.
That's
And that's one of many cases, man. But it was only out of the
for
spite.
you Israelite men out there, leave Keisha alone. Leave Keisha the fuck alone. You know what? We've been warning you. You've been telling you, and you brothers still want to be hard headed. Oh, but I like my. Shut your ass up.
We don't get no fucking.
Leave Keisha alone, you dumb
calling.
motherfucker.
She keep calling.
Ignore her phone call. Leave her alone, man. All right.
You know? Hey, that's the spirit, but now this serious business,
This what
man.
we
It is,
call the name
absolutely.
when Yahweh Bashim was shot, man. You know? And that's just for Keisha. All right, because you're better off with a heathen than you are with Keisha.
Absolutely.
And that's real talk. It's unfortunate, but it's real talk. All right?
Well, it says that the foundations of the earth are out of course, so everything is backward ass. Because in the kingdom, the Israelite woman is going to be the best.
Absolutely.
So here and now, in a world that's upside down, they are the worst.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
There it is. The most hard-headed, the most combative, the most masculine.
Yep.
And they have a mindset. Well, I'm gonna play this video, some of this video.
Can I read this elder? Here you go, right here.
Hopefully, it's look at that sick bitch.
A demon. I just want to just to back this up. I just want to.
That's very 46.
I'm gonna read it, y'all. It says Atlanta mom. It says Fox Atlanta 5. So this ain't no make believe story. It says November 15th, 2004, 9:39 p.m. Eastern time. It says Lamora Williams was sentenced to life without parole plus 35 years after being convicted on 14 charges, including the murder of her 2 sons. The conviction relates to a 2017 incident where Williams claimed that her sons were dead from burn marks. Prosecutors argue she killed them murdered them. That's not killing, that's murder, all right? But killed them by placing them in the oven. Williams made inconsistent claims about the whereabouts of a caregiver, while evidence showed she might have killed the children between Thursday night and Friday morning. The children's father received a video call from Williams. So she FaceTimed him, received a video call from Williams showing the deceased boys supporting the argument that Williams was responsible. The jury found Williams guilty on various charges despite her mother stating she had a history of mental illness and may have snapped after a breakup. So there you go. That goes right back to that Deuteronomy 28 that we read. The children that came from between her feet, All right, they don't have any care or regard for them, man. The scriptures say in Job he deprived of wisdom.
Hold it, Pops.
You got that's what you got.
Hold that and hold that.
It's perfect.
Hold that. We gotta set the stage. Now I gotta play this.
No, come.
Right, because and now you got this movement with certain Keishas, quite a few of them, that are now talking about aborting their male Negro, their male Israelite babies, not the females, and that shows you that they lack understanding because we can't continue our race with just females. All right, a female child does not carry seed and can't continue her family line. Only a male child can do that. Men have the seed.
Right.
All right, which is why we always tell you that the man is what continues the family line, which is what continues the people.
Right.
We can continue the Israelites without our women.
That's right.
All right, we're the men. All right, remember the 12 tribes of Israel came out of 4 different women, but 1 man.
Right.
All right, there were 4 different women that had 13 children, and they all were Israelites. Okay, and they were all Israelites because of who? Their father.
Right.
There was 4 different women. So women have nothing to do with racial makeup. A woman is an incubator.
Bloodline.
All right, she has nothing. Exactly, Pops. A woman has nothing to do with bloodline. She's an incubator. All she's gonna do is push out what was put in her.
That's right.
That's it. She has nothing. She does not. I don't care if it looked like her complexion. It doesn't matter. It's already a bloodline when it went in. Okay, and you need the men for that. And we get sick and tired of arguing with you dumbass people trying to come up with all your different excuses as to why you want to remain mixed and that's not. Shut up. Okay, let's shut your ass up. All right. So let me
That science falsely so called.
that science falsely so called, man. 2 Timothy 2:6. All right, but
Maybe the first country to throw away like boy babies. Well, now let's think about this. That would be primarily because that's terribly wrong to dispose of a human being because of a characteristic that they cannot control, like how they are born. The reason I support aborting a black child when it comes to it being male is because when I look at the black community and the problems in it, it's associated with males and male pathology. When you talk about violence, it's associated with the males. When you talk about the women being forced upon, it's the males. When you talk about drugs, it's the males.
Alright, welcome back to another video of
you know that
Overreacting.
bitch.
Who raised those males?
I don't want to raise one. I don't care. I don't care. I'm so one of those people that flip out and cry when they're having a girl and I have a gender reveal because I do not want to have a son. I don't want to raise one. I do not want to potentially raise someone's abuser. I don't want to potentially raise someone in the society. I just don't see a possibility of raising someone that doesn't contribute to a woman suffering in some way. And I just don't want to be a part of that. I don't think that it's worth having one.
That actually enough. That kind of then she says talking about a half breed. The next video I'm trying to click off.
Wow.
You can't make none of this up, man. There's no such thing as a half breed.
That's right.
But she says she does not want to be a mother to a male child, regardless. She don't want to do that. And then like you said, then the one woman blamed all the issues on the black males if there ain't no YBs out there.
That's right.
All right, and being that women outnumber men, it's probably more YBs doing dirt than there is YNs. Okay. Okay.
Who raised those
So,
young boys? Though?
thank you.
Doing everything you just said. I'm gonna play this one.
Have y'all seen this video?
What'd you say?
A black woman raising them.
Attitude. Ooh, walk out. Ooh, attitude. Ooh, walk out.
She's getting a lot of backlash from that video, and rightfully so, because it's bad parenting. From the kids walking off with the attitude, throwing up the middle finger, cursing, And the most important part, them not having on their seatbelt in the backseat of the car.
Three little
As a
kids.
mother, this was her response to the backlash that she was getting for being a bad parent.
Why are you ignoring the seatbelt comments? Because they didn't want to wear the seatbelt listening to Pooh Shiesty, bitch. When you listen to a gangster, you want to be a gangster. They don't want to be safety. They don't want to listen to Beethoven on the way to school and go back
See
to
that?
sleep, bitch.
Those
They don't
kids
want
did not
safety. They
stand a
want to listen
chance
to
to be
gangster shit.
successful.
They want to listen to
The
Pooh
day the
Shiesty.
mother found
These
out.
little girls have to be 6 years old listening to a murderous, degenerate nigga talking about they don't supposed to have their car seats and their seatbelt on while they listening to a gangster
Crazy.
on their way
That's
to
her.
school.
That's her mentality. These bitches are out of their mind. Go ahead, bro. And you know, in the Bible refers to a unchecked woman
That's a bitch.
as a bitch.
Right.
It said, you know, a careless, shameless woman is as a female dog. And what is a female dog?
A bitch.
Especially
All right,
in heat.
bring out your scriptures, brother.
Okay, like the brother referred to as far as this being a curse and whatnot, as far as they wouldn't care for their women. I mean, these women wouldn't care for their kids and whatnot, but it was a curse. But Exodus 1:15 says this, and the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Sapphira and the other was Puah, and he said, when ye do the office of a midwife of the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God and did not as the king of Egypt commanded, but saved the men children alive. So these women are now sliding to a decree voluntarily
Right.
of what a fucking that wanted to fucking eradicate us made a decree to do, and it took Hebrew women in their right mind then
Right.
to keep that shit from happening.
Yeah. Now that Esau has given these bitches liberty and immunity from their rebellion, the self-destruction is on autopilot now.
I got a quick one. This is Lamentations 4:3.
My
Perfect.
man. And I got the ostrich.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Lamentations 4:3. It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Right. So why does the scriptures refer to the ostrich? Because the ostrich is a very pea-brained animal that doesn't give any regard for their young. This is written in the book of Job, chapter 39. I'll start at 13. It says, gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them? So Esau, he's giving our women full control over the youth, but there's no hedge about them. And you know, when you got the black woman on the ones and twos, it's destructive because she doesn't have it. She's a child herself.
Yeah.
Right.
So she needs oversight, but she doesn't have oversight. So she's bringing the youth up, so now they have no covering when they go out into the world. You know, they're fully bred in self-destruction.
And ostrich unintentionally does that, but our women
Intentionally do it.
You know?
Can't think their way out of a fucking paper bag to say
Let me get verse
Pop-
16.
No, Pop said it brought out something with the midwives.
Yes, sir.
Now when I went to the curses in Deuteronomy, it said the woman that was once tender and delicate. They didn't actually want to do that. These women want to do that.
Yes.
Now go ahead, Capo. I
Because
just
it
want to make
says
that
they
point.
have become cruel.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Verse
Yeah,
16.
and actually, those women defiled the order of the king. Of the
That's
Exactly.
right. And that's how we
All
got
right,
Moses.
to protect their people.
That's right.
And unfortunately, collectively, our women don't do that. There's very few women of our own women that are actually down for us, man.
Yep.
right.
But and they're down for their own.
Yep.
Yep.
Period.
And it's back to that Gardenian pact. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Esau, the devil, and Keisha, the devil.
Hey, the trifecta.
Garden. This is the book of Job 39:16. It says, she is hardened against her young ones. This is the ostrich, right? As though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, man. So, hey, man, there's a myriad of horror stories, but one I like to always think about is Bud Crawford, man.
Yeah.
You know, his mother would offer up money niggas around the neighborhood
The
to
whooper.
beat up her son, man.
He became the greatest boxer on the
And
planet.
exactly, he became the greatest boxer, man. But it's
By
like,
not losing.
what the fuck, man? You know, you're supposed to encourage the young man. You're supposed to not motherfucking. She just wanted to see him down and beat down mentally and physically so bad because he looked just like his dad.
Yep.
That's after
That's
telling him.
fucked
That's
up.
after telling him he'll never be shit.
You ain't gonna never
You're
be
always
shit.
gonna be a
Yep.
loser. You a nothing ass nigga. This is how she was talking to
Oh,
him.
she
Yeah.
died, wrote point sick.
No, she's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
alive.
And-
She's still alive and he looking
And this
for
nigga,
he take
bang,
care
this
of her. He
nigga
take care of her.
bankrolling her life.
Yeah,
Bugged
man.
out, man.
He honoring his mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, the Lord blessing him for it.
James
You know what I'm
Crawford, a
saying?
bad nigga, man.
He is.
But that's bogus. His mama told, yeah, that's
His
how he
mama's
started
wrong
the
as
fight.
fuck. His mama
Yeah.
wrong
Cause
as
he was
fuck.
wrestling. He was wrestling
Yeah.
first.
Exactly.
He wrestled at school. Then became one of the best boxer on the planet right now. Shit, and
Yeah.
he was wrestling, boxing to keep them niggas off his ass.
Yeah.
Well, they know
And that
You
bitch
got
so
to be
wi-
kidding me.
That's how he
his
came
story.
up. That's his
That's
story.
his story.
His mama
That's his
paid
story.
other kids to beat the shit out of him because he looked like his daddy.
And
Yeah.
she parade around taking credit for his greatness
It's
and
insane.
telling that story.
She tell that story. She tell that story with pride.
Yeah, boastfully. You know?
He got this good fighting because.
Yeah. Like she in the gym with him and shit.
Right,
man.
right. Like that was the goal
Yeah.
for him to become a good boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, so she was doing it to.
She was doing it to try to
Right,
humble
yeah,
the
that's
fuck
Right,
out.
my nigga gonna be champion one day.
Right.
Nah,
She ain't never thought
he
that
said
at
that nigga
that
looked like
time.
his daddy.
Absolutely.
Beat him up.
Beat
He
him
looked
up.
like his daddy.
This is, let me get verse 17. This is Job 39 and 17. It says, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted unto her understanding, man. So, hey, man, these youth now, they're menstruous monsters now because they were raised by a fucking monster, a retarded monster with full immunity. Okay?
Oh, say that again.
It's a retarded monster with full immunity.
Diplomatic community.
Okay?
Hold on. Let's put one more thing on the top of that. You've got women now that's in their late 30s and 40s that done had these kids that they done grew up part of crack mamas.
Yes.
In the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, your
Okay.
mama sold you to the dope man when you was 10.
Yeah.
So-
You were beating that.
So they have no fucking form of reasoning whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Yeah, the crackheads from the 80s got grandchildren now.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And now those same grandchildren are raising children now. So it's all fucked up.
Absolutely.
It's all fucked up, man.
I got it right
got
here.
that.
I got it right
Oh,
here.
my
I
nigga.
got it right. I got this Willie Lynch shit
Hey,
keyed up.
hey, look, man, the spirit is moving too.
It's heavy. I got it
Wow,
right
go
here.
ahead.
This is it's from the William Lynch letter. It says the Negro marriage unit. It says we breed 2 nigger males with 2 nigger females. Hold on. Yep, here we go. It said we breed 2 nigger males with 2 nigger females. It says then we take the nigger males away from them and keep them moving and working. Say the nigger female bears a nigger female and the other bears a nigger male. Both nigger females being without influence of the
Leadership.
nigger male image. Frozen with an independent psychology will raise their offspring into reverse positions.
Damn.
The one with the female offspring will teach her to be like herself, like Capo was just saying, independent and negotiable. We negotiate with her, through her, by her, and negotiate at her will. The one, that's that full immunity.
Right.
The one with the nigger male offspring, she being frozen with a subconscious fear for his life, will raise him to be mentally dependent and weak, but physically strong.
Subservient.
That's right. In other words, body over mind. Now, in a few years, when these 2 offsprings become fertile, like he said, now them crack babies having the other babies, it says become fertile for early reproduction, we will mate and breed them and continue the cycle that is good, sound, and long-range comprehensive planning.
600 years
So
of running.
now you got this buck, this muscle-bound physical
Specimen.
Negro specimen, who's weak-minded.
Mm-hmm.
All right, lift up the damn ox cart,
Baby human.
but can't think
Can't read.
for himself.
Yes.
And then you got Ancient Mom over here, all right,
Mm-hmm.
who's all for master for the other people and not for her own.
Hey,
So
and-
This is insane, and,
Well-
and it's still going.
well,
You gotta understand, this is part of their system.
That's it.
System meaning trap.
yeah. Well, that Willie Lynch letter, it goes back to even one of the scriptures that says, Psalms 37:12, the wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. So this was all a evil devised plan, all right, by our oppressors to have our people with a degenerate mindset.
Right.
You see,
Absolutely.
this was a crafty counsel by our enemies, and here it is. It's played out right before your eyes.
You know something? You say that, and I can literally live that. When we was out there in the burbs, I was about 32 years old or so, and I decided I'm tired of being a strong buck that lifts every fucking thing in the fucking warehouse, and they use me for that. I had to literally make a fucking mental switch and say, I got a little bit of college, a little mathematics. Let me start trying to do that. And that's how I wound up in the powdered metal industry as a metallurgist in the first fucking place. You literally had to come up out that mindset, man. You're absolutely right.
That's how you know Esau pushed that, because being a man in this world is just being the swole but a dumb jock.
Yeah.
But the woman was always the smarter one.
Mhm.
They pushed that, the woman was always the smarter one, the guy wasn't number muscle.
Absolute. That's what I'm saying. I literally had to think that.
Whole
And say,
definition
fuck
of
that.
man.
Now they make the guy dumb and feminine and feminized. They feminized, especially to see with the Edomite male, they'll make him a doofus. And to push feminism, they'll make the woman smart with that Homer and Marge Simpson shit. They say it's 95% of American shows. That's what goes on. If any, I mean, I know most of these brothers know. Frank Mir, the ex-UFC champ, had real good jiu-jitsu too, man. But Frank Mir said that
Frank's
he's
one of the best that ever did it at heavyweight.
absolutely.
He's a big man that moves like a little man.
And Frank Mir said that he can't watch TV anymore because he could get into the show, he can like it, it can be kind of funny, it'll look cool. Then the man is just incompetent, a doofus. His wife he's fucking fat, he's out of shape.
King of Queens.
Yeah, he said it. He said his wife has all these great ideas and saved the day. And he's just like, what the fuck is the man doing? He said, I can't watch shit like that on TV.
Hey, you got Tyler Perry fucking episodes.
Oh,
that's a whole different fucking story.
That's the same story. That nigga Tyler Perry a witch.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right. Like I said, I caught myself trying to catch an episode or something the very beginning, this, that, and other. I had never seen it, and it had already been on the air a couple of years. I tuned in the first episode. I'm like, and about halfway through the episode, here come this motherfucking Transformer gay shit. I'm like, here we go. I'm not watching this shit.
Everything you put on. Like I was trying to watch Interview with a Vampire. All right,
The new one.
started off real good, and then all of a sudden, you know,
Here come this shit.
because from the vampire Lisette, you remember the Queen of the Dam with Aaliyah. Lisette wasn't no, he wasn't on that fruity stuff.
Absolutely.
Like,
You trying
that was
to tag.
that was
You
back
trying to
then.
tag.
Yeah,
you
that was
trying to
99,
tag.
98.
So
You trying
now,
to tag.
the whole, you can't watch nothing, man. Now, even in the cartoons, man.
Yeah.
But
Especially in the cartoon.
but let's lock back into this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got it. Go ahead, brother.
This going back to what the Elder Murph said, this is a curse. But in the kingdom, this is not going to happen. The abortions and things, right? It's Exodus 23 and 26. There shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in thy land. The number of thy days I will fulfill. Now I want to grab this definition where it say cast their young, right?
Right.
It's the Hebrew word shakalah. It says, I'm getting to the point, to cause barrenness, show barrenness, or abortion.
Abortion.
Oh, that's gonna be done away with in the kingdom, man. That's a curse on this side, man.
Yeah, but they
Cast their
promoted that
young
shit.
willingly doing that, man.
They promoted that shit here in Esau.
And they're targeting men.
Yep.
All right.
And they also now, it was something I was watching with the elders in Great Millstone Balance Camp, how now they're passing bills to terminate it Like,
They just based in Massachusetts.
Minnesota, yes, yeah. When it's a full
The governor
baby.
of Massachusetts
Yeah.
did it too.
But
A
they-
lady.
Yeah, up to I think like up to 2 or 3 months or something like that.
They-
I heard
No,
something.
way past that.
Way
Way
past
past
that.
that.
They-
8 months,
talking
9
8
months.
months.
Yes, they doing that shit in
This was
Israel
recent,
as well.
yes.
And they took away the if you're married, like 'cause what I was saying, like
Wow.
the governor of
Right.
Massachusetts, they
You
took away
full
the
human child.
the husband's right to say anything about it. The husband
Exactly.
can't say nothing about it.
After 25.
Yep, they just did that.
They doing that.
So-
shit.
So even if you're a married couple,
Yes.
if the woman says I want to murder my baby,
Yeah.
the
Yep.
courts
The baby
are
can
gonna-
be born and they'll kill it.
that's what I'm saying, pops. So if there's a married couple and you got a 9-month-old baby, all right, that's 9 months old, that has cognitive, it knows who his family members are. It sees his brother, it sees his sister, it sees his father, it sees his mother. It's reaching for him.
Kill
You
it.
mean they're making it okay? No, not kill, but to murder this
Murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
The child even knows a dog when it see it.
Right.
Murder.
So it knows everything about his house, man.
It's a lot to show
So
they
third trimester, yeah.
it's a lot to show they know they doing. They erected a statue of Moloch.
Oh yeah, they did. They did put up that statue.
Shit.
Damn.
They did. You're right.
That's a
the
very good
spirit.
observation
They
there.
did. They put up and they got the child right there. I seen it, man. Yeah, they had the child right there. That's
So you basically give your children to Moloch, but before
That's
you
right.
do that, there's going to be
this place gotta go, man.
a serious justice brought from on high. And now, when I talked about this earlier, when me and Asha was riding, he told me about this right here, so I'm going to play it. And then you brothers, I want you to bring out what y'all holding on to. But basically, it's
What?
that wasn't even what I pushed. It just be doing what the fuck you want. So let me pause it. It says a Telegram group chat was discovered in 2024 of over 70,000 white males, white men. All right, there's no such thing as white Edomites, red men,
That's right.
talking about drugging and raping and abusing their wives and girlfriends. All right, so this is a ninja woman looking like what's that very unattractive chick, Macy Gray?
Yeah.
Oh
Looking
yeah. Talking that
like Macy
bullshit.
Gray.
That
But
deep
here we go. Man, bust in the mouth.
Oh shit.
Real good. All I wanted to do was break up. So this is a whole thing of white males that are pale males that are abusing their, their swirlers. All right. And he's definitely red. All of them are red.
That's right.
Ain't nothing white about him. All right.
Fred.
Okay.
Damn double, man.
So yeah. But you know what? Do I feel sorry for her?
Nope. Nope.
No, because she was one of them same bitches online,
Unprotected
running her
youth.
mouth, talking about the Dusties.
Yep.
All right. Then you have them, and not only were the Negro babies, young men, a target, but you remember that video that dropped about one quite a year ago, where those women were in a group chat with Edomite males,
Yeah.
and asking them to unalive their men.
Yeah.
All right, asking them to commit a genocide
Yep.
on the Duskies.
Right.
All right, because that's one of the words, and it's funny, and they don't even know through the spirit they're using that word. That word is connected to that word black.
Yep.
All right, which means unclean, sullied, dirty, unethical.
Guilty.
And yeah, right, and a whole list of others.
Right.
All right,
I had a precept.
bring it out, beloved.
Because the Lord ain't gonna show him no mercy, man. This is Ezekiel 9. I get to the point. I'll start at 5. And to the others he said in my hearing,
That's right.
go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any upon whom is the mark, and to begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. If you notice, it said women twice. It said maids and women.
And you can feel the nasty energy of the ninja woman. I had an encounter with one today.
He just said,
All right.
Combo just said this. He
I
just said it.
I had an encounter with one. So I'm getting on the plane to come back home. All right, and I actually sat on the right side of the plane in the last row, and I got back there, and there's two Edomites, flight attendants. All right, both of them fairly attractive.
Oh,
okay. So and they're just smiling. They're so nice. The one in the back, I sit down, only person back there, so she's standing there just chopping it up with me.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's looking, she's showing me the sheeting chart. She said, she said, you're gonna have this whole row to yourself. I said, oh, so I can stretch out and relax. She said, yeah. And you know, anyway, we just chopping it up. And she's being extra, and then she was being a little flirtatious. And I'm not one interested, but I flirted back. But it was just purely for fun. I had no intention on anything. And then a couple other. It was nuts. So it was about 4 or 5 other women came back, and a couple dudes. But they were all Edomite women, and everybody was just as friendly and smiling.
Right.
And then she walked, and as the plane began to fill up, she came back over. She said, "It looks like you're gonna have a friend after all."
Oh no!
So I saw a group of people coming to the back.
Dark and cloudy.
The one,
The one you were hoping that wouldn't come.
Don't give me no
set her ass right there. So I mean, we had a space in between us, and she was mean mugging it. And, you know, and and so I'm a friendly person. So when she came, you know, everybody, she sat down. I moved my stuff, and I, went to, and she. So after that, I just ignored her.
Tuned out.
Yeah, so I just ignored her. So everything from that point was past her. Like when the stewardess came around to give out the snacks and the waters and all that stuff, I just totally overlooked. I just ignored her to the point where she just put a blanket over her head.
She could feel it.
Good. Yeah, because I turned real cold toward her.
Good.
All right.
Cold blood.
And it's just like her energy was just so negative, and no one else's was. She was the only one, and it's like, why? I said, I'm probably, I got more reason to be mad than you are. Wisdom makes a wise man mad. Right. You see, I know how to mask it. Mm-hmm. I know how I've learned how to mask it. And as you're moving about, go ahead, brother.
It's crazy on the line. Murph says that a lot, man. 100% of the time, when you see like a white woman, man, a fine white woman, it's like some Keisha right
in the
there,
background,
right there, man. Like,
but you gotta look real quick. I would have did. I was thinking about that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I think it was Predator, where that fat black nigga said some crazy shit to him, and then turned his head. They was on the airplane.
Oh,
and he broke his fucking neck.
Commando.
Yeah, Commando. Yeah. He broke his neck. He called the steward. He said, "Hey," he said, "My friend needs an extra pillow." Put his head on the fucking, he broke his fucking neck. Went right to sleep. After I break your fucking neck.
Excuse me, don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
Yeah. Commando. He fucking break his neck. But no, real stuff though, man. Real talk. The Asian woman don't think we dusty.
That's right.
Nope.
The white woman don't think that. That's right. The Latin woman don't think that. Them Russians, them Ukrainians.
Fired up.
None of them think that.
Elam.
They look Elam.
Ishmael. Love us.
Every woman on the planet except a black woman loves us. This has been battle tested in the field. Highly tested.
And we probably could go to the internet. We're not gonna do it, but you could put it to the test yourself.
That's right.
You could go to YouTube. You could go to Instagram. You can go to TikTok. You can go to Facebook, and you'll see video after video of the foreign women. And something, and there'll be occasion there'll be one that talks some shit, but the mass majority of them, they all declare that they have a thing for chocolate men.
Right.
All right, and that's it just is what it is, man.
And see, like this.
Right? So the prophecies said that she would be our enemy.
That's right.
All right, and she definitely is. She has become my enemy, and I how brothers be claim. I just read it. I even claim a nigga woman, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, I just don't. I usually don't even look at them because I've had such bad. Everything bad that happened in my life is behind them.
Everything about
real talk. If it's like, if I never ever dealt with them in my young years, I would, man, but the Lord does what he does.
It's
You
the
know?
experience. You got to
Right.
speak from the experience.
And the only, this is true, all right? And so, you know, outside of my, you know, the my one little thing that I deal with spiritually, she knows she is. She's probably watching right now.
Read.
Ties.
You know, that's it, man. I really don't. Whatever the Lord give me when that time comes, then it is what it is. But I don't mess with them, man. I'm so over them.
They wicked, man.
I'm so over them. Real talk.
Cause you a warrior, you know. Warriors don't feel right fucking with their enemy. Even to appease them, that warrior spirit just different, man. You will feel like a punk. I feel like I'm selling myself cheap. I personally feel like a punk if I did it, and that shit don't gel with me.
Hey, that's the spirit of Esther. It was like, oh, Mordecai wanted to pull all this. Mordecai did what he did, but Haman was like, yo, set this motherfucker up and just take him the fuck out.
Yeah,
No,
but you know what? And it's just like they always say, all these dudes that be in the gym, all these muscle-bound dudes, all these fighters, all these NFL dudes, all these basketball players. Why do they get women? Because a man with the spirit of self-deprivation. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. A masculine man is made for a feminine woman.
Right.
A feminine man is made for a masculine woman. That's why all these niggas in the ghetto fucking with these black bitches are punks.
Right.
They feminine
And they be miserable.
and they miserable.
And they constantly getting cheated on.
Exactly.
And even if they slanging it, she's still gonna cheat on you.
It don't matter.
It don't. I'm telling you, you
'Cause
can
she's
put it
a
on
man.
like she never had it, and she's still gonna go out and get something else, man.
She's a man.
I had a precept.
Bring it out.
Bring it
brother.
out.
It's Sirach 25 and 17.
It's a
The
man, man.
wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of the sinner fall upon her.
Man.
So the Lord will destroy these women, man.
That's a
Man,
fact.
and guess what?
And you wicked ass men who support them.
That's right.
Let's try to protect them.
Dr. Umar.
Like the elder
Yeah.
mentioned earlier, man, the Lord could destroy all the women in Babylon and we still could bring the nation back, man.
That's right.
But there's women outside of Babylon.
It sure
man.
the hell is,
That's
man.
one thing they
And I've traveled outside Babylon.
Read.
And I've been to
there
Egypt.
too.
I see.
You know, I've been to different parts of the world, man. And it's man, you
They love you though.
trust me, brothers. Y'all gonna be alright, man.
Yeah.
All right. When Babylon is gone, you know, any woman that don't leave Babylon with you, you know, because there's those women that you connected to that you know, Lord's will that we be them men, and I believe and I hope that we are. And so the women that when we leave, they leave with us. But all those that don't make it, don't worry about it.
They ain't gonna make
They
it.
coming around.
I got something real quick.
Bring it out, beloved.
I looked up the word renegade. It said
Read.
a renegade is a person who leaves a group, party, religion, or cause to join a opposing side, or someone who breaks rules to live as a rebel or an outlaw.
They're a renegade.
That's renegades.
That's actually what these hoes are.
Absolutely, man.
And that was starting from slavery too, man. From
Yeah.
that butt breaking.
Yeah.
Because women like power. So
Yeah.
they looking like this man ain't got no power, so I'm finna go join the so-called white man.
To power. Well, that's
Even
why.
to today.
Yeah, well, that's why the scripture says like people will be willing
Yeah.
in the day of thy power.
Ah.
Yeah.
So right now they willing in the day of whoever in power,
Damn.
even if it's the devil.
Right. Whoever in power,
That's it. That's
Damn.
who it is.
Multiply.
This is 2 Ezra 9 and 7. And it reads, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by the faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me and from the beginning. Then they shall be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. They have cast them away despitefully, shall dwell in torment. So it's not like that death is going to come immediately. The Lord is getting ready to let you 2/3 dwell in torments. You're going to dwell in torments right along with Esau, Edom, and the rest of the heathens, all right, that are going to get it. Because like he said, you know, the Asian woman, so-called, you know, the white woman, so-called, and all these, the sand woman,
Yep.
all so-called, all these other women, you know, collectively, they don't have no issue with Jay.
That's right.
It's only our own women, man.
They be wanting to breed.
Right.
They say they want black babies. An
Yeah.
Abraham woman told me, the brother called me on face. I was sitting with that big, ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. I was with that Abraham woman. She said, she looked at me dead in the eye. She said, I'm not having sex with no Abraham man.
Yep.
She said, I want a black man.
Read
Yeah,
on.
I used to deal with an Edomite, and she did not want to deal with her man
Read on.
at all, man.
Cheers.
She didn't like them.
Oh,
She said
man.
that stink, and they blah blah blah. She
No.
just
Yeah.
and yeah.
This, I got a real quick one.
Hold on,
This,
let me finish
oh,
this.
Salaki.
But it says,
Salaki.
then they shall be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and that they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. So, you know, collecting child support, collecting WIC, collecting SNAP,
Section 8.
Section 8, all these things. You know, a man is in a position where he can no longer afford to take care of his children. He goes to jail.
Yep.
A woman that is in a position where she cannot take care of her children, all right, she gets all these benefits. She gets rewarded.
Puts them in jail.
All right, where's the balance in that? What the hell is that?
I mean,
All right,
yeah.
but it says, and they that have loathed my law, while they yet had liberty, and when as it yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
Hallelujah.
They can't
Right.
catch it in the green tree.
And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, and whose the world is, and whom the world was created. All right. Now I just watched the video. You talking about how death can come in strange ways. That whole, you can after this you can bring out the scripture.
Go.
Somebody get that
Take your time.
beasts be created, teeth, wild beasts of teeth, created for
39,
vengeance.
28.
All
Because I
spiritual
just watched this video with some idiot, and I think he was an Elamite.
Dumb nigga.
He got it. And look, so they were riding around at
Dumb nigga.
some safari place in India where these big wild bears are.
In the fucking
You know,
jungle.
with Baloo in them. All right? Except for this Baloo wasn't singing it. He wasn't singing.
They be fighting the tigers, man. They got the big ass bears with the yellow chest.
Yeah.
They be in the jungle. They got tigers, big ass snakes.
Yeah. So
Man,
anyway,
shit.
this dude, they're in 2 or 3 of those
no
G-Wagons riding around, and he decides to get out the vehicle to take pictures. When he was safely in the vehicle,
Dang.
he gets out and a bear ambushes his
That
ass.
nigga thought he was Mowgli.
Bro,
Oh,
the
you
bear
about to
started
eat.
eating him alive
You don't eat a
immediately,
bear.
and it's all caught on film.
Nice.
This dude is on his back, being held down as this bear is digging in his gut, and ripping chunks out
Yes,
of him, and he's
yes,
screaming
gotta love it, gotta love
until he stopped kicking. The bear held him down to start. You can see him ripping and tearing, just taking chunks. Bone, he just screaming. Ain't nothing he can do. And everybody in the truck, and it, you know, it was one dude got out and tried to throw something. He ran back to the truck. He's like, "Fuck that." And, you know, so
You might as well record.
yeah, man. So look, I was thinking to myself, man, that is a fucked up judgment. I told you the bear. If you look,
It just
if there's
started.
if you being sentenced to death, and they gonna say you open that door and go, you gotta go to your judgment. And there's a door with a tiger and there's a door with a bear. Pick the tiger.
Hey.
Because the tiger is going to grab you, choke you to death, and then it's going to do what it's going to do. The bear, if he grabs your arm, that's where he started. You understand me?
That's the
You
appetite.
put your arm up, you know, because defensive posture, you're going to be trying to protect yourself. He just going to lock down on your arm, and that's where he going to start at.
Hey.
Right? And so you feeling all that.
He just, a
Right?
bear just ripped the dude's
The
head
tiger,
off.
the tiger gonna grab you by the throat, send you to the spirit world, and then you gone. So you're not gonna feel all that pain.
Fuck.
Bear is a much worse animal to be you know, killed by.
To hear you tell it like that, the bear stepped up to the counter. I like an all white.
That stupid
Pretty
ass
much.
Edomite.
No, he wanted a little bit of spice. He was a
He was
brown,
a curry
he's a brown
man.
ass Edomite. That's what it is. He smelled curry.
Not the cricket.
That nigga said, yeah, I think I have in order Corey Peoples.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Taking his
man.
time and everything.
Oh my God.
They said that's the
I get
only
2 sauces with that.
And them bears over there, Elon bears, like they not big as like American grizzlies and shit.
Oh.
But them vicious at like they the only thing in the jungle that fight them tigers, man. I done seen one fight a tiger and that tiger's 600 pounds,
Said
man.
fuck it.
They both said
800 pounds.
yeah, that bear, they just said, the tiger just said, fuck it. They fought, they walked that way, they walked that way. Them fucking things, they vicious as hell, man. Them bears, they got that big yellow chest and that mane, them motherfuckers over there. Fuck,
Damn.
man. And they, but all bears are the same. Like the elder said, they just get to fucking.
Yep, whatever they lock on, that's what.
That's what I'm starting to eat right here.
They're not like a big cat, you know, a panther,
A lion, none of that.
you know, a lion. They're right. The lion they can just start ripping you apart. They're gonna grab you by the throat and kill you first.
Suffocate your ass.
Suffocate you. That's what they do. They suffocate their prey, and then they eat it. You know, a bear.
Y'all got that spirits?
Lunch right here.
I got it.
And see, and it's gonna be spirits like that because you gonna have packs of pit bulls. I watched another video. I watched a pit bull ripping on some Elamites. It was biting a man and a woman up. The man tried to, was biting his wife, so he tried to get it off his wife. Then it got on him, and so they were like taking turns, taking bites from the, and he was trying to shield his wife. And it grabbed him by the back. He grabbed his rib. He was, yeah, that thing was, and about 10 people was around him trying to hit him with little sticks and shit. Look, hey,
dog neck,
you can choke out a dog easily. They choke just as easily as a human being. Right. All right. Just so you know that the dog is attacking somebody. You just grab him by his neck and choke his ass out. Ain't nothing you can do about it. All right. He gonna go his ass right to sleep. But they were hitting them with all kind of sticks, breaking brooms on them, just making them bite them more. All right, and finally, after about 3-4 minutes of him, he done bit both of them probably about 20 or 30 times. Somebody finally hit him with something that made him let go. All right, and he kind of yelped and ran off after that. But he bit their ass up, man. So I hope the couple that gets bitten together stays together, cause they got fucked up, man. That couple. Go ahead, brother.
This Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
And those sort of things are happening all over the world right now, by the way. I mean, this fire's all over America as we speak, and all across Europe and up in Canada. Go ahead.
Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
And the internet will show you daily the teeth of wild beasts punishing the wicked, because that's happening to you. It's for when you get ripped to pieces like that. That's the Lord sent that. It's one thing to just get bit. Lots of people been bit by a dog. All right, it's dogs running around, everywhere.
Chinatown.
Not in Moab's neighborhood.
But consumed?
But to be mangled to death, that one LBGT chick in San Francisco, they got mauled by those 2 cane Corsos.
Good. That's
all right. That was a few years back.
Fuck.
Yeah. She was in an apartment complex and
beast, man.
And and you know how they have the double door, the door that gets you inside the building, and then the door in between, the vestibule.
Right.
She got caught in the vestibule with 2 cane Corsos.
What's the odds of that?
2 cane Corsos.
What's the odds?
And they literally ripped her to pieces.
That's what Ramsey Bolton
They was putting her body in a plastic garbage bag to take her to the morgue.
What was that movie? What was that movie where she told them dogs eat, and the motherfucker ate her ass, ate that nigga up in the back of the motherfucking van? He's like, I got away, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah,
blah.
it was 2. I think it was 2 Rottweilers.
No, they were they Rottweilers?
I think there was 2 Rottweilers. I
but
kind of vaguely remember that.
She said eat. She said eat, And them
Well,
motherfuckers
even worse,
like
the
that.
scene with Ramsey Bolton. The way he finally got it, you know.
Yeah. When she tied
And they
his ass
started
to
with
the
his
chair.
face.
Yeah.
He licked him and then he grabbed his face and then all of them attacked him.
Wow.
Now the
So
Lord
that's-
brings judgment like that. That's Jezebel's spirit.
So that, yeah, like Jezebel got ripped to pieces. So that, read that again, Baba
Coming to you
Shah.
whole.
It's Sirach 39, stop at the top again.
Yeah, Baba Shah.
Sirach 39.
Sometimes you got to remix. We can bring it back, brother.
That's right.
Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction.
All right, so for those of you that say God loves everybody, someone real quick look up the word appease and look up, and somebody else look up the word wrath. It said it appeases the wrath of him that created them. All right, so we're talking about Almighty God. All right, Yahweh himself.
I got the appease and just a regular definition.
And yeah, just a regular definition. So you get the biblical definition too.
All
But
right.
get that and then get wrath the same way.
All right. So this is the definition of appease. It says to bring to a state of peace, ease, quiet, calm, or contentment.
So when this beast is ripping your wicked ass to pieces, and you know, hewing you in pieces with his claws and teeth, and you're dying painfully screaming.
Yeah.
The Lord is like,
He crossing his legs.
You know what I'm saying? At a state
you finally got that nigga.
Right. State
oh,
of,
you got that bitch.
Yeah. A state
good,
of,
good, my pet.
Yes. A state of serenity. It says pacify.
Wow. Come on, man.
Right.
But God love everybody. God is good all the time, right? God
It says
all the time.
to satisfy, to relieve, assuage. It says to soothe.
That's what he said in that movie, Players Club.
It's soothing to me.
Do something to make it always fit the
So
song.
somebody's screaming in pain, and they sitting there sipping wine. Everybody's freaking out, and he's saying, "It soothes me."
Yeah.
The Lord is being soothed by your painful destruction. Okay. Okay, good. All right, so let me get wrath now.
I got wrath. I got the Google definition of wrath.
Okay.
It says wrath is a formal or old-fashioned word for extreme, deep, and intense anger that often includes a strong desire to punish or get revenge.
So the Lord, so that act that you committed that you thought nobody saw, you know, wicked niggas like Drake,
Right.
always piping down somebody else's woman, Usher,
Yeah.
you know,
But he wearing pants.
who's the other nigga? Chris Brown, Chris
Brown.
Crazy,
He got a whole concert.
yeah, them two wicked niggas.
The adultery.
They probably
The
right. They probably tag team bitches.
Well, yeah, Chris Brown called him Mr. He said, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Nah, that's
No,
Trey
Trey
Songz.
Songz. Trey Songz.
All them niggas, that's the adultery team.
So Trey Songz wrote with them too.
Yeah, I mean, they both from Virginia, so they
That's
real
space
cool.
So he's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, that was the name of his whole mixtape.
That same
It was a cold ass tape, but that was the name of the tape, Mr. Steal Your Girl. But he got the bag on the front of it. He got the bag, but the lady in the bag, and he walking out.
Shit, wicked.
Folly,
That's
bro.
fucking.
That's monster.
Wow.
They gotta die.
Absolutely.
I had a Chris real
It's the
quick.
spirit
Bring
of
it out,
covenant.
beloved.
Yeah. This Isaiah 29:15 in the NLT. What sorrow awaits those who try to hide their plans from the Lord, who do their evil deeds in the dark. The Lord can't see us, they say. He doesn't know what's going on. The Lord has vicious judgments planned for these wicked niggas, man. Alright? The Lord, what the scripture say, the Lord, the sentence of death. The issues of issues of death. The Lord determines how a motherfucker die, man. You see somebody get flew out of a car, the Lord sanctioned that, man.
Yeah, no, back to you hoes though.
I ain't put my foot off.
No.
I'm on.
We ain't letting off because the elder brother Shakaria bro got a very valid point. When you go back in times past in the scriptures, Jezebel.
Yeah.
And that Jezebel spirit is amplified here in the earth, especially in Babylon. And
1,000 times.
Jezebel suffered a very horrible death. All right, dogs tore her to pieces. Wasn't nothing left but what, teeth and gums, or teeth and fingers, or something like that along those
Yeah,
lines.
they devoured that bitch.
She got trampled
Yeah,
down.
she
No,
got
no,
trampled.
she got clipped. They threw the bitch off the roof.
Yeah, go out the window.
Got trampled down, and the dogs ate her up, man. Okay, those are teeth of wild beasts, man. And that same spirit that bitch was riding in, it has corrupted the entire earth, especially here in America.
It's
It
a
is
multitude.
rampant here, man.
It's a multitude.
And all you bitches that are being hypnotized by the spirit, least you repent, you're gonna suffer a similar fate.
She had a
All of
husband going off. She was making Ahab do wicked ass shit.
Yeah, he was Northern Kingdom. He was
And he was
off
simple.
this bitch.
He
Yeah,
was simple.
yeah, he was a Hector.
He was a Hector.
He
She
was
was
a
a
Hector.
dark skinned Hamite bitch.
He was
And he was
off.
fired up off her.
Yeah.
I got something real quick. This is just going back to that spirit. And the elder bro Yake had made a statement a little while ago about the power. Because they'll follow the devil if he in power.
Yep.
This is Isaiah 32.
I was just holding that.
Come on, man. We real in here. Isaiah, these jigaboos ain't getting off the hook with murder. This is Isaiah 32 and 1. It says, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. That's Yahushua, the 12, the elect, the 144. Men, by the way.
Right.
It says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a cover from the tempest, as the rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a rock in a weary land. So your only refuge in the time to come is gonna be these same men that you hate. And like the elder Malcolm, he always said, in that day we gonna say no.
That's right.
All right, I know I am.
Yeah.
I teach what was taught. I know I am. Like and subscribe.
We say no right
All
now.
right.
Yeah.
It says, and the eyes that see them shall not be dim, and the ears that hear them shall hearken. I'm finna jump down to verse 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear to my speech. So all these women are at ease. They got, like the elder Malcolm was just saying, they got link card, Section 8, welfare, all this bullshit. They can go shake their ass in the club at 4 in the morning. They can fuck a nigga. Any nigga they want. They can talk to 500 niggas. Look, I tell brothers all this time. I be telling the niggas on our block, man. The niggas in the corner store, they be talking to me about hoes and shit. And I say the first thing you gotta bring into realization is this, man. The entity that brought sin into the world is at the freest they have ever been since mankind has existed. I got you, Elder. Go ahead.
And don't forget that bitch be licking pussy too.
Oh, look, the average woman, great point. The average woman that you deal with, and it's any woman, but the average woman that you deal with, when you get with her, the first thing you got to accept is she had 100 men and 80 women.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and you wouldn't be a
That's the
first.
reason why
Yeah.
I can't do it. I had that type of mindset. I'm looking at you, and if I'm touching you, all I can do is see and think, and I can't. Yeah, that's why I can't do it. Some brothers got the spirit where they can overlook it and do it, but I can't.
No, much wisdom is much
I
grief.
can't. Yeah,
Much
that's-
grief. You're a wise man.
He's a seasoned man. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
He's
Me
a
neither.
seasoned man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear to my speech. For many days, and it's that brown tree that we coming into, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. So y'all, all these goodies about to be taken away from y'all. All this freedom, all these liberties. Ain't no bitches finna be walking down the street half naked when this shit going down. It says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be ye troubled, ye careless daughters, strip you, make bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields and for the fruitful vine. Amongst the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. So this shit about to go down, man. It ain't finna be no hoes with you know.
No, they don't even know. They about to really get hit in their chest, man. China's making very big moves.
China.
That goddamn Strait of Hormuz is still closed. We're in World War III. Supplies are about to get limited.
That's right.
Price
Prices
of
about to go up.
everything is going to go up.
Yeah.
So all this
Gas
all
keeps
these,
climbing, too.
Yeah, the gas. We running out of gas. All these dainties that these bitches flex themselves in, man. you're gonna get ready to be, you're gonna fall short, man.
I got one real quick. Now that you said that, I was wondering if I could use this, and now
Really
there you go. Wisdom of Solomon 17:3. It says, "For while they supposed to lie, hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions." The Lord is getting ready to do horrific things to you niggas, you spiggers, you 2/3, and you damn ninja women. You Micah 7 and 10 women, man.
That's right.
They gonna get it first because they're the weaker of the vessel.
Okay.
So they have no protection. So if they protect them now, they in trouble. So
The scripture say judgment shall be
Like
given in
that
my house,
wicked,
you
that
Israelites.
wicked, what's that actress bitch that took 75% of her man's wealth and took his child and ran off with another man?
Taylor.
Yeah, ran off
He
with
is talking
another
about
man.
you ain't protecting me.
Right, and she ran off with another man, and that man over there putting the flops on her. And now she calling this man, right? And then women got behind her, like, yeah. Wait, hold on. She left her protection, took more than half of his shit.
Had 3 relationships since.
Went right, and now you with somebody who beating your ass, right? And the way you talk, I'm not shocked why you getting your ass beat.
God,
right? And now you want to call out for him to come protect you.
You my baby father.
Fuck that, I'll be sending.
Took 70% of his shit, getting all his money. This nigga was on the Lakers with Kobe Bryant.
Thank you.
And now he doing LeBron.
He's with LeBron.
Now he
But
doing
you know
skits.
what? You know what? The nigga didn't listen. We told you to leave Keisha the fuck alone.
Yeah, man.
He didn't listen.
And he got Mark too.
He got we be seeing that nigga all the time.
I was gonna say,
He from here.
In the midst, I wasn't.
There he is.
Lord and them. Nah, fucking
Definitely
in
the
the
Lord.
midst of her divorce, the bitch goes on a live stream talking all this shit.
Big shit.
Right before she ends the live stream, she was just like, I wasn't trying to do too much. I'm just trying to get my back blown out in peace. And ends the fucking live stream. And all these black bitches was applauding and lauding this hoe, man.
I remember that.
And then as soon as the shit got real, who she tried to go back to? The nigga she cleaned out to come protect her. But you was just flexing about a whole nother man fucking you in peace.
Blowing your back
But
out.
see, America has pushed that on you. America has made that okay for you bitches to do. You dumbass hoes didn't understand the latter end.
Jada Pinkett, the red
Just like
tape.
Esau.
Birds of a feather.
This Jeremiah 31:22. The
That's
back
right.
of the broke copy.
Perfect.
That's
How
right.
long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Yeah, man. And that's what's happening in society.
It's crazy.
Hey, it's not a coincidence that Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan a couple years ago, they wanted to put billions of dollars into black female-owned businesses. They want to elevate the so-called black woman over the black man.
So she can look down.
The EBT app here in Chicago, I don't know if it's nationwide, but the EBT app to check the food stamps is called Providers.
Wow.
It's called Providers, man. So this man is going to give you the provision you need, okay, to house these monsters. He's going to give you the liberty to destroy yourself and your children.
That's right.
And to just destroy the whole, the fucking so-called, or the Israelite community in general, man.
Oh, he weaning their ass in a fucking slow manner. My girl now has to go and work for her stamps.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay? Well, I ain't got no problem with that. So she got to work for her stamps. Once he get up working for her stamps, then you can pay your rent, bitch.
Yep.
She don't even see that coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Oh, you have a job now.
Oh, you can hold it down.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, I see it coming.
Yeah.
I got something real quick.
And what's really coming, real quick, Kanastin, what's really coming is that CHIP.
That's right.
To do that.
That's right.
No, go ahead, Kanastin, you got it.
This
That's right.
Land backing off what the brother was saying. This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart, man. And you was talking about the provider and stuff like that, man. That's like the gift, man. And it's destroying their minds, man. They think they all high and mighty and stuff like that. But Esau about to take that protection from under them, man.
It destroyed their mind.
Hold on. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
destroyed
saying, like, it's about to be a thing where it's like, there's no EBT, there's no Section 8, there's none of these things. There's no 911.
There's no food.
Right.
There's no
Yeah.
food. Oh, they're gonna resort to. Oh, so like.
No, I was gonna say, the same Benji just sent me this screenshot. And shalom to the other Saint Benji. So it says Flint money for new babies. It says the RX Kids program in Flint, Michigan. Flint is mostly you niggas. It says in Flint, Michigan provides pregnant mothers with a $1,500 cash payment during pregnancy, followed by $500 per month for the first year of the baby's life, man. Okay, so they deliberately
bitches get pregnant.
It gives incentive for hoes to get pregnant by ain't shit niggas.
Or the guys that they trap.
Yeah,
I was putting a hole in the condom.
Yeah.
You know, tell them that they're on birth control when they're not. Yeah. Because they'll chew, because you know they just not ain't shit. They'll go after a nigga that has features and things about them that they like, right? And then still turn around and jam them up. All right.
I got a quick preset.
He slapped the condom on thinking that he was covered, and this bitch that fucking went some shit.
They do it in the military all the time.
Absolutely.
There's a military. A lot of women in look in 1985. No, 1987. That I remember reading it. It was in the was it the Navy Gazette?
Okay.
It was the Navy Gazette. I remember reading it, and it said that. It said something like more than 50% of the women in the Navy were, because there was a problem with pregnant women in the Navy because they were women, and it was mostly Keisha that was doing it. Some Edomite women were doing it too, but it's mostly Keisha, and they were getting pregnant on purpose.
Trying to get out?
No. They were trying to get all the extra shit.
Oh,
you get the live on base,
BAQ,
you
all
get
that.
BAQ, you get all, that's what they were doing.
Wow.
And so they would choose some soldier that they were attracted to, and they were right. And so, and they would jam his ass up. Yeah, so they were doing this.
I was out in 85, but damn.
That was in 87. I remember reading it.
Right.
It was in the Navy. And I've been trying to desperately find that article if I could just get it and just use it. But so this is nothing new. They've been doing this for a long time, man. All right. And I can only imagine how many children were born in that span of that military, how many women, did that to soldiers, catching them up.
A bitch being able to get fucking base housing and paid and all of that.
And she get to live off base.
Oh,
she got out of duty. Other people had to stand duty for her. It was fucking everybody else over while she was just living off the government. And then after all that, she starts collecting child support.
Oh,
so you see that?
Alimony. Yeah.
Well, she wasn't necessarily married to him.
Oh yeah.
She was pregnant.
Right, she was just using him to get right. Yeah. She saw some tall, dark skinned dude, some muscle bound, light skinned dude, whatever. She would, yeah.
And that was a guaranteed check. That was a guaranteed check.
So I get base housing. Yeah. I get BAQ, all that shit. Yeah. So next thing you know, what car was hot back then? A Maximus.
Yeah. Nissan Maximus.
So they had
motherfucking wheels.
So they had the new car. They got to live off base. They never had to stand duty because they was pregnant, and then they had the excuse of the baby because it was a single mom. Yeah, man. Yeah. So the truth of the matter is, women have really been a burden to Babylon and helped Babylon to fall by depleting the treasury, depleting the assets. Yeah. That's real talk. The military. That was the biggest mistake the military ever made. Was putting it was the biggest mistake the military ever made because now all the extra money goes because that part never stopped.
Wow.
Women get pregnant. They need the money that you have to spend on feminine products and all that shit. Extra special housing. And then and then all the drama that they cause, man. Yeah. Wherever you on a base where there's women, it's always unnecessary drama.
Because you know, when I was on base, you never saw that. You drove through base houses, it was always a male in the fucking house. But like you said that, I was like, fuck. So that
man, bro, look. Every time a naval ship left,
all right, I know that part.
Full of Navy. And whatever unit of Marines was on it for the next 6 months.
Wow. That's right.
Bunch of women. Everybody had a new girlfriend. All right. For the next 6 months, there was new women in the club. Yeah. All right. And when you young, you don't know something. You don't know no better. You're like, damn, man, this club lit. All these,
That's it.
it
All
wasn't
these
no- I
bitches
came here
wanna fuck. All these
last
bitches
week.
wanna fuck.
There wasn't no women in here.
All
It
these
wasn't
bitches
very
wanna
few women.
fuck.
All of a sudden, you got all these women in there. And so, I know, because it happened to the best of you. And then all of a sudden, you know, you think you got a girlfriend, and then all of a sudden, it get close to the end of the deployment, and hubby coming back.
You got to get
All
your
right?
bag
all of a
and
sudden,
leave.
all of a sudden, she's like, you know what, we got to break up, and and you like trying to, well, why? Damn, you was screaming my name and all this. Wait, what? Damn, what happened to the best you ever
Every
had?
time
All
a
this-
bitch leave me,
all
that's
this
what I
shit.
say.
And it's
I
like,
said she must have got a boyfriend
and
back.
so I mean, really, man. And I watched it, and then after I experienced it, then I watched it over and over again. I was like,
Oh my.
and then somebody say, you know, 2-5 deployed, you know, 3-1 deployed. Okay, now I understand what's going on, man.
Oh, the destroyer plug.
Every time, so when you see these military women get on TV and sigh and cry about the situation and their husband, just I hope he comes home. Yeah, right, bitch. I already know.
That Dawson Creek music playing.
You know.
Go ahead.
Good job. Go to scriptures, man.
That's why that scripture said in Isaiah the 32nd chapter, many days and troubles you. Go ahead, brother. Many days and troubles, many days and years you shall be troubled. You women that are at ease. You gotta understand the last Black Swan event. It kicked off the fucking manosphere, which is the CV-19.
Wow.
That's when the manosphere and all the red pill shit gained steam. Kev Samuels and them took off.
Man.
So there was a change in the
Rest
earth.
in peace, man.
Well, the men of the Lord.
And
had
the
a lot
men of
to
the
do with
Lord
that,
kicked
too.
it off.
Yeah,
Right,
really,
right,
the men of the Lord.
We
was
Because
the first talking.
a lot of their
Right.
talk points are our old talk points.
Exactly.
Old
Okay.
talk point.
This is 2000, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that it really caught steam during that last Black Swan event. So now when you look at now how much the world has changed and the attitude and mindset that men have against American women, this next Black Swan event that's around the corner, y'all are getting ready to be fucked.
Right.
And the majority of you American women, you have this this toxic feminist mindset that's only allowed in a first world country. Okay? But now America is entering third world country
in third
status.
world.
We in third world country status.
I
And
can
this
see
next
it.
Black Swan event is about to expose it. This is Proverbs 25:19. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint, man.
Oh,
so you
shit, that
have
shit fucked up and
confidence.
hurt.
They're confident in Esau society. In
Go.
Esau,
Continue.
you're confident in your everyday way of life. It's about to get shook the fuck up real soon, man. And a lot of you are gonna be, you're gonna dwell in torment. You're gonna be a pitiful case. All right, that's why we always say the few sisters that listen. The majority of you head rap hoes out there, y'all wooed off the Elder Malcolm, or you ain't sent no ties, bitch. You gonna be on the menu first. The scriptures say judgment shall start at my house first.
The carousel.
And then the rest of you hoes in Babylon, y'all about to be in pitiful case. Go ahead,
Right,
brother.
Hector coming, boy. I told you,
Hector
my cousin.
Diego.
My cousin called, yeah, Diego. He is a Hector, but his Diego.
Yeah, I gave you a message.
My cousin woke up. That nigga was in the house. I did the lesson about it, man.
I remember
She
that.
woke
Yeah.
up. That nigga was in the house, and she went in some room, and she ended up locking the door because she seen him on camera in one of her rooms. She went in the room and locked the door, and called the police. And I guess she heard him coming to Minnesota, and they scared him off. But she was on Facebook and shit. And they said, "Oh my God, I need a man." He watched that. He seen that light skinned bitch going in that house every day.
Yeah.
Then,
By herself.
Yeah. Then her brother normally be over there up to no good. This nigga little Fred, but and him and white folks, but both them niggas locked up. The niggas, you know, him and white folks be over there gang banging and shit, freeloading. They locked up. Her other brother got killed. They definitely GD. And them niggas gone.
Out of there. See that? You gotta understand, man.
Might even been somebody they knew.
Exactly.
That's how they.
Exactly. He knew they was
That's
gone.
how they knew about her, and they knew they was gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that bitch by herself
Yeah,
now.
man.
He was plotting. That
Yeah.
nigga had a job, Vaseline.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, baby. I'm gonna use this Vaseline. Make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I was
bro.
gonna say now the current climate is, hey man, a nigga ain't even gonna. A nigga will watch you bitches struggle to put a case of water in your car.
Yeah.
How much more when it's three niggas own that with you.
Buffalo Bob.
You know what I'm saying? Folks in them, own that with you. Rod in hand, ready.
We seen the nigga at the wicked Lakeshore Drive the
What
other
do you
day.
say they make the bridge? What do they call this shit or
The
whatever?
Eiffel Tower.
Oh, the Eiffel Tower,
Yeah. So you got niggas ready to Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Except for you not a willing participant this time.
This time.
All right, you was a willing participant all them other times. But go ahead, bro.
This to back up your point. This,
but that was different.
Isaiah 1:8, and the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in the vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city.
Come on, man. Rod in hand, bro.
Damn.
That's hard, bro.
A lot of cucumbers.
Hey, boy, ready to do work.
Hey, how many times have you heard me say that we get ready to enter the time where the carousel is gonna choose you?
You been saying
See, you
over
women,
10
I'm
years.
just saying, look, you know, you women chose, you jumped on that ride on the carousel, you jumped on that ride on the carousel, you jumped on this ride, you actually liked him, but you know, he was boring, so you went to the other, you know, you went to the other ride, but this time, carousel gonna ride you.
This 50 go say, hey.
And it's a big ass double decker carousel.
And you know what's so funny, you said that they already, like you said, they had that news article earlier with 300,000 black women was without their jobs. That was a couple of, not a couple too long ago.
Yeah.
So how much more now? They can't find no jobs. They down bad, so they really gonna destroy themselves. You ain't getting no help from Uncle Sam. He don't give a fuck about you.
Your
The jobs
degrees
is
ain't worth
scarce,
shit.
your degrees ain't worth shit. So how much more now? You know what I mean? Because all the money's going to motherfucking the ICE people. You know what I mean? To do they raids. IDF. So you bitches is gonna be they through. They ain't getting no support, no help. So that shit is coming faster and faster for them.
All that pride you had,
all that pride
that shit is going out the fucking window with you.
I got a scripture to back y'all up. This Isaiah 32:9.
Perfect.
I just read it.
You're so nice. It
Go
came
ahead,
out
go ahead, brother.
I just said this shit.
Go ahead, man.
Isaiah 32:9.
I need Monzo here.
Yeah, he said it.
I just said it.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 32:9. It said, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my
Super ease.
Okay. It says, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." Hey man, these women gonna be through, man.
You gotta read one more.
Oh yeah, I'm about to.
It says, verse 12, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful wine.
Right, and all those teats, all these different
Dank teats and
government,
shit.
all the WIC and the Section 8, the SNAP, all these the subsidized
Out the
housing,
window.
all these so-called benefits, and what makes you a so-called independent woman.
Benefit bitch.
Exactly. All that's about to be out of there, and we're gonna see how independent you actually are, which you ain't, because you're dependent on those teats. But as the scripture says, they shall lament for the teats. They shall lament for all those things that Big Daddy government, their daddy Esau, is giving them.
They're gonna be looking for a pipe then.
Man.
Trying to find a motherfucker. Can you hold it down help me hold it down?
Exactly.
For real, for real?
Well, the streetwalking is already back in effect. These hoes is on the block. So that they already realized Esau is fucking them, so they're back to the street corner walking and showing their ass. They're selling that box.
Washington and Kill Boom.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of women talking about, fuck the YNs, and they trying to get with Unc now.
No.
I'm
in a bind, Nate.
So they like, right. What do you say? Well, you know what you gotta do.
This ain't hard. This is the oldest profession in the world, girl.
You want me to write this check? Come on, Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate.
And now niggas just finna take it. Hey, nigga just killed the bitch in front of Maxwell's, man. She got out in front of,
over there on Sacramento.
Bitch was getting out of line. Some nigga out west. The bitch got out of line. He just said, okay. He walked up and smoked the ass.
No, that was just one. Ooh, 5 bitches in Chicago got shot today within hours of each other.
Read on.
That was one of them.
Just today?
Just
Today.
today.
Just
Five
today.
Chicago got
Niggas
shot.
die every day.
Well, that was yesterday.
Just today.
That was today.
5 bitches in Chicago got
Niggas
So
shot.
ain't
maybe
fucking playing, bro.
maybe you women gonna learn to just shut up, stop running your mouth. Man.
That's
they
it.
ain't gonna do
That's
All
it.
right. You got any more?
No, I ain't
All
got
right,
it.
we gonna get ready to wrap it up, man.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a good ending. Just 5 today. All right. So with that, we're gonna give all praise, all honor, and glory unto
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, Kwam Yasharala, Abba Abba.
Doors of mercy are closing, man.
That's it.
Green Tree closing.
Wow.
Yeah.